If you rent, you know how hard it is each time the rent goes up. And often what you can afford isn't somewhere you want to live. But what if it doesn't have to be that way? Affordable housing, bill-free, and it's happening here in Australia.
When you got that call, how did you feel?
Oh, I don't think I could talk.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's okay. But it means that much to you.
Yeah.
This is the state of the rental crisis. A single-income, full-time worker in tears of relief that she's been picked to live in an affordable home.
And, you know, the rent was just going up year after year after year.
Kim can see her old place from the window. She would be paying $690 a week. But in this brand new apartment, which she's only too proud to show off, the rent is just $440.
I know it's a studio, but it's...
I was surprised actually because I hadn't actually seen the apartment before I moved in.
It's set at 20% lower than the average price for a rental in Sydney's popular Marrickville.
Okay, the bathroom's just through here.
I feel like I'm on the block, Kim.
I know.
This is the big reveal.
The big reveal. So this is the bathroom.
Kim,
so
it's huge.
It is huge, isn't it? Yeah.
And better yet, it comes with a guarantee of a rent freeze.
This is a perfect example of how it can work.
Nightingale Marrickville, a 54 apartment development, has been built just for renters. But the project's got everyone's attention.
We're not for profit. We're doing this for what we think are the right reasons and trying to show the rest of the market that it doesn't all have to be about the bottom line and all about profit.
I think it's an example of thinking outside the box, of trying things that haven't been done before.
Dan Dwyer from Fresh Hope Communities leased the land from a church group determined to make sure it was put to good use. It funded the development and put a cap on greed.
So it does generate a return, there is a financial return, but if you're looking at that as a private developer, it wouldn't be a feasible one, so it's in that sort of vicinity of 3%, 4%.
Nightingale Housing proved the perfect partner.
So Nightingale was born out of a group of architects based in Melbourne about a decade ago who were really frustrated at the development industry, the apartment industry, I guess the investor stock that they were being forced and brought into to design and to sell.
So the architects fight back.
The architects fight back, yes. It's a good tagline.
CEO Dan McKenna says Nightingale is now behind 17 not-for-profit projects in Melbourne. Those projects helped buyers get a foot in the door. Communal spaces, the removal of second bathrooms and cool yet minimalist designs kept prices down. And with the same catch cry, houses built for people, not profit, this is the first time Nightingale has entered the rental space.
It doesn't really matter how and why you're living, in your home, it's still a home. And I think at the moment what we're seeing in the Sydney market and the general market is the rights that renters have are, it's putting people under a hell of a lot of stress.
You want to go out?
Luke, like everyone else in the building, had to qualify to live here. Tenants must meet certain criteria. This 29-year-old is on a single income below a certain line.
It's really nice to feel like I have my own space and I'm independent, but also being able to build for my future and not pay all of my wage to rent for someone else's mortgage.
Others at Nightingale Marrickville are essential workers like nurses or women over 55, those living with a disability, and First Nations people.
So it's about, I guess, reducing that competitiveness in the property market and the things you see online of 1,500 people lining up around the corner to come in and inspect a rental property. We try and bring back that dignity to the process.
Choosing who gets in is a lottery.
It's literally about putting people's names in a hat and calling them and pulling them out one by one and letting them know, if they've been lucky or if they haven't.
And then in here we have a laundry.
And lucky's the right word. While the building is geared around communal living, on the plus side, everyone's electricity bills are included in the rent.
I think the only bill I get now is like my mobile. That's about it.
It includes electricity. It includes a basic level of internet access. It includes your utilities such as water. It also includes access to the go-get cars downstairs. So that's included in the rent.
While there's no doubt the project's changing lives, it hasn't been easy.
Now change, it's a scary word in New South Wales and indeed the rest of Australia. When you first tried to get this off the ground, how many roadblocks were put in your way?
There were a lot of roadblocks, a lot of obstacles, largely due to a lack of understanding of what we were trying to do.
But since it's been built, the government and council have come knocking.
We've been able to engage with a lot of different state government bodies, a lot of different faith-based organisations who might be sitting on pieces of land and they want to do something positive with them.
They've actually come back and said, you got any more?
Yeah, it's fantastic to see.
Having a place that's steady and safe is phenomenal and just so assuring.
This is it. This is forever.
Yeah, home sweet home for Kim. What a great program.